Hi, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mass Effect Andromeda. So, after reviewing some footage, I noticed that I actually missed, well, accidentally deleted 2 parts in my series. So, when we get down onto the planet, I'll sort of explain what happened. But first off, as it's been a couple of days... Yep, fantastic. And this one. So we've got some more funds. Oh. Equipment stats, adrenaline shots. Okay, let's give them all adrenaline shots, shall we? Because that seems to stay. Right, so, chasing the Archon's obsession. Okay. We'll let our level 7s have a go at that one. Let's have a look at this one. 94, 93, 1% in it, so we'll send our B team. Have we got another one? 90, yeah. So we'd want the harder team for that one. So what did we win? Credits. Iron. Milky Way. Milky Way. Rare gun. And a matlock. Okay. I've spent you and got nothing to collect. And I just want to quickly carry on the route that I'm following, which is Black Widow. Yes. Nice. And yeah, I think we're just going to plough all our points into doing that for when I decide to go back to being a sniper or infiltrator, or however you want to look at it. So, back to the planet. Trying to get down here before anyone says, oh, I've got to talk to someone. So yeah, this is Elaaden. At the moment we're at 23% viability. I was going to change a few things up. Oh, we've got 2 of those, have we? I was actually going to give this a shot. Just for a little bit of a change up on weapons. Have we got 48? No. No. Okay, we'll just go with a straight, simple stock. As you can see, I've, what I'd like is spare ammo. But it's not giving me that option. Yeah, okay. And then here, shotgun. 25, 31, 28. Yeah, I think we'll keep with the katana. Everything's there. Any interesting mods with... Ooh. Nothing I really want to trade away. I also noticed, I think No, we've got two of those, two of those, two of those. Unless it only equips two. But yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, for now I'm happy with this setup. Let's get down planet side.
Ryder, I've analyzed the scans you sent me. I found something odd. Your scavenger's neurons were firing at an abnormal rhythm.
Okay. In this central town, there was a couple of missions that we picked up. One of them actually involved scanning some of the people there, and that's what that comment was in regards.
I detect above normal temperatures.
A few of our missions originated here, but the other place I got to visit, which is quite a confusing little place, is New Tuchanka, which is where the Krogan established themselves after setting up the leaving the Nexus. So we've got that place to investigate. But considering... yeah, that's there, that's there. Where's the third one's up there? Okay. But considering how we're doing, I can eliminate that one. Just because we're close, I think we're going to bat both of these out once we remember where we parked the buggy. Or we've got to go to the supply.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Thank you.
Life support is back online.
That's good. Okay, let's get the old Nomad to speed up this entire occasion. Now...
So, Elaaden. Charming so far. What do we got? Besides the sand.
The remnant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Hopefully abandoned?
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots. Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes, is New Tuchanka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes. Sounds fun.
Not really. Elaaden is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools. Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
Heat levels increasing.
You got the Ket, we had Solarians. There's always someone thinking they're better than you.
I don't know many Solarians, but they seem nothing like the Ket.
You're right, you don't know many Solarians.
You know the drill. Go find those cores.
What's it?
Pathfinder, I am picking up unusual readings at the final site. Energy levels are higher than normal.
The cores are already unstable. You need to hurry, Ryder.
Here they come!
Feels good to be on solid ground again.
You don't feel exposed? The Ket are everywhere.
I'd rather face them down here than stuck in a can up there.
Pathfinder, someone is attempting to access your comm unit. Should I patch it through?
Go ahead.
Hello, you're a Pathfinder, right? I recognize you. Okay, now just... Uh-oh. Now just... Uh-oh.
Pathfinder, I detect a dip in temperature ahead. The scavengers have set a dune camp. Pathfinder, someone is attempting to access your comm unit. Should I patch it through?
Go ahead.
Hello, you're a Pathfinder, right? I recognize your receiver ID. I need help. I'm in the sinkhole. It's the one with... I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Got them all.
Sinkhole!
Pathfinder, there is still a risk of the scavengers damaging remnant cores. I suggest using your Omni tool to disable the cores.
Why was your galaxy called the Milky Way?
It's not.
But Liam said...
Milky Way is what the humans call it. We have our own word. Solarians have theirs.
So, what do you call it?
It's 600 years away. I call it gone. Hey, I guess in the worst case, we can get out and push.
Oh, good. You heard me. I was starting to think I'd have to walk back to that rundown shack they call a landing zone.
What are you doing out here?
I'm a scientist from the Nexus. I've been surveying Elaaden's geography for several weeks now. And now I'm stranded on this hellhole.
I take it your shuttle broke down.
Well, yes and no. A few days ago, my shuttle overheated and died. Then I ran out of water. After 2 days without a drop, I got desperate. Ended up trading a part from my ship to some scavengers. Once the delirium subsided, I realized my mistake. Turns out I sold them my thruster, which you need to fly.
The Tempest can get you back to the Nexus in no time.
And leave my ship here to be picked apart. If I leave, that shuttle needs to come with me. I figure since you're a Pathfinder, maybe you can talk to the scavengers. Get that part back.
I'll have that thruster for you in no time.
Helpful and efficient. I like that. I'll give you the nav point for their camp. Be ready. They're a prickly bunch.
Are you studying the sinkholes here?
I'm trying to figure out what causes them.
Any luck?
My scans show a high concentration of calcium carbonate deep below us, high enough to create pockets of brittle rock. These pockets break down and collapse, and it causes a chain reaction all the way to the surface. Incidentally, that would also account for all this sand.
Have you learned anything useful about Elaaden?
That depends on what you consider useful.
Try me.
Well, I assume you know Elaaden receives constant sunlight. There is no nighttime. But I've found evidence of a rare temperature dip, which means the planet experiences an occasional eclipse. Can you imagine? Constant blazing sun for years, then a week of night. It must be jarring.
Good luck out here.
Okay, that now reminds me of the plot of Pitch Black. So, when it gets dark, are we gonna get loads of monsters after us? Where do we park? Round there. Okay. So, that's a chat with the scavengers. Get back to the car. Buggy thing. Medical supplies. It's relatively close. What are they going to want in exchange? That's going to be the question, isn't it?
How many times did your people save the rest of the Milky Way species?
One too many for some of us.
Well, that was a short conversation. That's kind of why I like alternating who's in with Joel, just for the dialogue between him.
This camp looks empty.
Looks can be deceiving.
It appears he's been dead for several hours, Pathfinder.
But who killed him?
Let's do an investigation, shall we? It's a trap. It's gotta be. No, nothing's this easy. Same deal, I'm guessing.
Pathfinder, I detect movement. Someone is behind that door.
Okay, we're scanning.
Analysis of alcohol content reveals it was brewed here on Elaaden.
Made here? Out of what?
It's probably safer if you don't know, Pathfinder.
I agree with that.
I can be friendly. Let's talk this out.
You want to tell me why you were sneaking around in there?
You saw the camp. When Axius comes, the only thing to do is hide.
Who?
You haven't heard of him? Axius leads the meanest gang on Elaaden. They run raids on other scavenger camps, never leave anyone alive. Last night, they picked our camp. I was lucky enough to find a hiding place. Been in there ever since.
Your gang bought a thruster from a scientist recently. I want it back.
That piece of junk didn't even fit our ship. Axius must have taken it. He took everything. You can try getting it back from him if you have a death wish. I'll even give you the nav point.
You going to be okay by yourself?
This happens all the time. I'll find a new gang. Oh, one more thing. If you see Axius, shoot first. He's not a talker.
Okay. So... Okay. Let's, wrap this up, shall we?
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
It'd be a fitting end to this episode. I am sorry that I accidentally forgot to turn the mic back on a little while ago. But I was jabbering away to myself like a nutter.
What do we have here? I like his armor. Kill him.
Okay.
A tough one. I like it. A tough one. I like it.
Pistol, ammo mark, something. Got someone.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Let's deal with this sharpshooter.
A tough one. I like it. You're fighting you.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
I like it.
I need support.
He wasn't that hard. Really? I was expecting, you know, heavy resistance, not quite what I got. Anything?
Life support at 100%.
Thank you, Sam. Speaking of Sam, a friend of mine mentioned to me, was talking about common misconceptions in things that you, people have. And apparently, the line, "Play it again, Sam," doesn't actually appear in the film. The actual line is something different to that. Okay, let's get this.
This appears to be the thrust catalyzer from Nora's ship.
Finally. Let's get it back to her.
I detect above normal temperatures.
Okay, so now all we've got to do is return it. And then that'd be a suitable spot too. Because, like I say, I was expecting epic battle. You're right in the middle of nowhere.
You wear a lot of dead things. Is it for respect? A celebration of life through reverence of death?
It scares people. Piss me off. I'll wear your spine for a hat.
Okay, that's pretty fair. Ooh, don't want to go in that one. It's this one, isn't it? And
Yes?
I got your ship's thruster back. Well, catalyzer. Same thing.
Seriously? I wasn't sure you'd pull it off.
Your work helps the colonization efforts. Least I could do.
Glad somebody appreciates me. Well, I'll install this and be on my way. I've got a lot of planet to cover.
Be careful out there.
Right. I hadn't thought of that. Thanks for the rescue, Pathfinder.
Okay. So there we are. That's another one. Done. Right, so I think the best plan is going to be heading to this forward station, and I will call this episode at this point here, and then in the next episode I'm going to... Oh yeah, didn't need those. Oh, I don't want to do the flop house yet. Let's see. Hitting rocks, desert. Yeah, I think my best bet is going to be trying to hit this little lot. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Till next time.
Life support at 100%.
Have a good one.